When did kosher food culture begin in Jewish history? Have you ever wondered how the traditions surrounding kosher food began in Jewish history? The roots of kosher food culture can be traced back to ancient times, specifically to the biblical commandments given to the Israelites. These dietary laws, known as Kashrut, are primarily outlined in the Torah, particularly in the books of Leviticus and Deuteronomy. In these texts, God instructed the Israelites to differentiate between clean and unclean animals. They were to consume only those animals considered clean. For example, clean land animals are those that both chew their cud and have cloven hooves, such as cattle, sheep, and goats. When it comes to fish, they must have fins and scales to be deemed kosher, while shellfish and other aquatic creatures lacking these features are not allowed. Birds that are not listed as unclean, like chicken and turkey, are permitted as well. The origins of these dietary laws date back to the biblical period, traditionally linked to the time of Moses. Scholars estimate this period to be around the late 2nd millennium to early 1st millennium before the Common Era. However, archaeological findings indicate that strict adherence to these dietary laws developed gradually. Excavations in ancient Judean sites from the 1st millennium before the Common Era reveal that early Israelites did not always follow kosher practices. For instance, remains of pigs have been discovered in some areas, suggesting that pork consumption was more common before these laws became widely observed. The development of kosher food culture served multiple purposes. Beyond health or ritual purity, it helped define and maintain a distinct Jewish identity. This was especially important in contrast to neighboring peoples, such as the Philistines, who consumed animals like pigs that the Israelites avoided. This cultural boundary reinforced community cohesion and spiritual discipline. From a practical standpoint, kosher laws encompass not only which animals can be eaten but also how they must be slaughtered and prepared. This includes specific methods of slaughter, known as Shechita, the removal of certain fats and blood, and the separation of meat and dairy products. These detailed rules have been observed and refined over centuries, becoming a central aspect of Jewish religious life and culture. In essence, kosher food culture began with the biblical commandments given to the Israelites. Its roots in the Torah evolved over centuries into a comprehensive system of dietary laws that define what is permissible for Jewish people to eat and how food must be prepared. This system reflects both divine commandments and a means of preserving Jewish identity through food practices.